Happy Halloween season, everyone! So today I thought I would show you guys how to do a special effects zombie look. So you're going to want to start off with clean skin and no makeup on. And I'm going to start by taking a pale foundation and I'm just going to stipple that onto my skin in kind of sporadic areas. You don't want it to be completely even. You want it to look kind of pale and sickly and just not well looking. Then I'm going to go in with my Nye Bruise Wheel, and with the makeup sponge I'm going to just kind of tear off the flat edge and make it a bit more rough and bumpy, and I'm going to use that to stipple on the more brown and purpley red kind of colors. I want it to kind of appear almost bruised, really sunken in, and really like sick looking. I'm going to put a lot of the purple color underneath my eye as well, just because I really find that makes someone look very zombie-like. Then with an eyeshadow palette, I'm just going to use some of the gray and black colors from there. And on a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to dust that under my eye and create some pretty intense eye bags. And I'm also going to use some of the gray to help define my crease a bit more and make my eyes just appear like they're a bit more sunken in. I'm also going to take that on a little fluffy contour brush and I'm going to just define my cheekbones a bit more. I'm going to extend the contour a bit farther down than I normally would, just to really create a very gaunt looking, skeletal, sunken in face. Next, I'm going to take this alcohol activated palette. This is just a Skin Illustrator palette, and using some of the red colors, I'm just going to create some broken capillaries underneath my eye. Next, I'm going to grab a little Kleenex and I'm just going to kind of pull it apart and use the thin part of the Kleenex. And I'm just going to rip off the straight edge so that way it's a little more rough looking. Then using some liquid latex, I'm just going to pour that on a little palette, and then with a cosmetic sponge, I'm just going to pop that liquid latex all over my face. Then I'm going to take the Kleenex and stick it on top of the latex, pop little mouth holes and nose holes out of there, and then going in with some more liquid latex over top to kind of seal it. It's almost like paper mache, but on your face. This is really cool though. The Kleenex gives a really interesting texture. It's almost like decaying skin, and it looks really awesome for a zombie look, so I really like using this trick. Then with a little cotton pad, I'm going to rip that in half and create like a little eye patch. This is going to be useful for two reasons. One, it's going to protect your eye from any makeup or goo that we're putting on there. And two, it's going to help create a big swollen eye, which is going to be one of the focuses of this zombie look. So just keep layering different pieces of Kleenex and latex over top, and really make sure that you spend the time at getting this to look how you want it to, because if you have a good base, the makeup is going to look 10 times better over top of it. Then I'm just going to take a hairdryer and just speed up the drying time of that latex. Once it's all dry, I'm going to use some Rubber Mask grease paint. I'm going to use some of these skin tone colors and mix in some green and some white just to create a more zombie-like color. And I'm just going to stipple and layer that over top of the little latex Kleenex mask that we made. Then to set that all in place, I'm just going to use a translucent powder over top of that. Next, I'm going to take this Nye Burn Wheel, and I'm going to use some of the red and purpley colors and just add that to like the crease of where the latex piece stops. And I'm just going to apply that to my mouth and my nostrils and just other areas that I want to look very bloody and sore looking. Next, I'm just going to go in with a darker purpley kind of dried blood color, and I'm just going to deepen all of the red wounds that we'd made. And this is going to be a base for the scab blood, which is what we're going to go over top of it with next. But this is just going to create a really good transition between like the lighter reds and the final blood that we're going to put on. I really wanted to make a raw kind of decaying patch on the side of my cheek as well. So I'm just going to go in with a bit more of the purpley and black kind of cream colors just to deepen that up a bit. I'm also going to pull at some of the latex and create some flaps and some pieces that are kind of hanging off. And then I'm just going to set all that in place with some more translucent powder. Quite a lot of translucent powder apparently. Then I'm going to go back in with those gray and black eyeshadows that we used earlier, and I'm just going to kind of carve out that swollen eye. So I'm just going to create some contours and deepen the areas that I want to be very puffy. I wanted some areas to have even more depth to them, so I'm going to go in with a straight black cream and just add that to like the inner corner of the eye and just some other areas that I wanted to deepen a bit more. Then I'm just going to take some more red creams and I'm just going to blend that onto the big raw patch on the side and around my mouth, and basically wherever else I wanted it to be extra bloody. Next, I'm going to take some rice, but you could also use oatmeal or coffee grinds or whatever else you want to give some texture. And I'm going to mix in some dark drying blood in there. And this will just be a great product to make it look like the side of our cheek is rotting. So I'm just taking some more of that liquid latex and I'm just applying that all over the side of my cheek, and then I'm going to stick the rice that we just made and we're going to put that on top of the latex. And then I'm just going to go over top of some of the rice with some more liquid latex. I just wanted to give a little bit of variety with the textures. So some are going to be a bit more sealed than others. And then I'm just going to pull out the blow dryer again and just dry the latex. And somehow while I was filming, my camera turned off while I was blow drying my face, and it missed the part where I put on the scab blood. But basically you just want to apply the scab blood to all of the areas that we put the darker purpley kind of color. So here I'm just working on my teeth, so I'm using this little Tooth Special Effects alcohol activated kit here, and I'm applying some lighter browns and some blacks to my teeth just to make them appear like they're rotting away. And I really like this light brown color. It was kind of, I think it was called Smoke Stain actually, and I liked it so much that I started applying it to my face. I just thought this color was really interesting and I really liked the way it looked with the colors that I already had on my face. And then I'm just going to go back in with those gray and black eyeshadows just to deepen up those areas again. Next, I'm going to take some Pam, yes, the cooking Pam, and I'm going to spray this on the wound on the side of my face. This will just make it appear really raw and really slimy and gross looking. And then I'm going to go in with some Vaseline as well and put that where the like tear of the face is. And that'll just make it appear really pussy and really gross as well. So I just put my hair down so I could see the look a bit better, and I was having a little too much fun getting into character here. Okay, anytime now, you can stop. So next, I just wanted to take it a bit further, so I took some dark drying blood and I smudged that around my eye. I also thought my mouth needed some more blood, so I started piling on all of the blood all around my mouth and around my nose just to make it more gross and more bloody. I also managed to get a ton of fake blood in my actual mouth as well, so that was nice. I'm drooling lots of fake blood in this video. Then, if you want to make your zombie appear even more gross and bloody, you can start massaging your face. And I'm just kind of smearing around all the blood here and just making my zombie look a bit more rough looking. You can also experiment too and start peeling back some of the latex pieces and just start making it look a bit more flappy and dangly. It's pretty gross. Oh god. So glad I don't have that on my face anymore. So here is the completed zombie makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Definitely leave me a comment and let me know if you have any other suggestions for some Halloween looks. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!